Hello and welcome to today's presentation. My name is Kevin Rono. We are going to look on data collection. First, I want us to look on the definition of data collection. Data collection has been defined as a procedure of collecting, measuring, and analyzing accuracy insights for research using standard validated techniques. That is a simple and clear definition of data collection. Next, I want us to look on the steps of data collection. Step number 1 is define the aim of your research. This is whereby you identify the reason or the problem you want to solve by initiating your data collection. Step number 2 is choose your data collection methods. There are many data collection methods, so you have to use the best that suits your problem. Step number 3 is plan your data collection procedures, and the last step is you embark on data collection itself. Next, I want us to look on the types of data. There is a video embedded here. It explains or it tells us more of what data collection is. You're not going to listen to it, but you will create time and go through it by your own. Types of data collection. Data first is defined as an information available in basic and unprocessed form. We have two types of data. The first one is secondary data. This type of data the first one is actually primary data. This is a type of data that is collected by the researchers directly from the main source through interviews, surveys, experiments, and observation. The second one is derived or secondary data. Secondary data refers to data that is collected by someone other than the primary user. Examples include censuses, information collected by the government department, organizational records, and data that was originally collected for other research purposes. So this is the type of data that is not solemnly recorded or collected for the main purpose, or actually you're using it for the second time. Next, I want us to look on the methods of data collection. Method number 1, we have interviews. Number 2, we have questionnaires and surveys. Number 3, we have observation. Number 4, and the last one, looking on each and every one of them. Interviews is essentially a structured conversation where one participant asks questions and the other one provides answers. So this is face-to-face conversation between the researcher or the person who is collecting data and the respondent, okay, the person who has the information that maybe that the researcher needs. That is interviews. Next is questionnaires. Questionnaire is the main instrument for collecting data in survey research. So this is the most widely used, as we shall see in the near or in the next slide. Basically, it is a set of standardized questions, often called items, which allows or which follows a fixed scheme in order to collect individual data about one or more specific topics. So this is why it collects a variety of information, and it is in a written form. Next is observations. Observation is a way of gathering data by watching behaviors, events, or noting physical characteristics in their natural setting. So this is the use of eyes. You observe and then you. Next one is focus groups. Focus group is a group of interviews involving a small number of demographically similar people. So this is more of interviews, but now it is not individual. You group a certain people group, or you bring together people who share, or set of people who share some characteristics like maybe gender, age, what else? Maybe where they come from, age group or educational levels, type of job they do, such things. That is focus groups. Next one is I want us to look on to see a demonstration where I focused on the four data collection methods that we've looked, that is observation, interviews, questionnaires, and focus group. Then on that, I've focused on 4 research firms in Kenya, the main ones. We have TIVA, we have Ipsos, we have Africa Insight, and Consumer Insight. So looking onto this, we've realized that observation is minimally, or it is not widely used. That is observation and focus group, as we can see that almost less than 10 of the farms, or of the farms, or the occasions, the frequency of it being used. Then the main one that is widely used is questionnaires, that is widely used by most of the research firms. Importance of data collection. Number one is it's useful in problem identity, which leads to solving the problem. The second one is it is useful in making informed decisions. The third one is it is useful in making a process of makes a project strategic. In making, or strategic decision making is still more of that. The fourth one is it increases on asset returns. So when you do that collection of data, then you analyze your data, of course you'll be in a position to identify the best ways of realizing great inputs in your returns, or in your assets or inputs. The last one is it is useful in developing accurate theories. That is the end of our slide. Thank you so much for your time. See you next time.